Hello students, welcome to Flute English Grammar Creations. This is Valli Subbaya here. For the past few weeks, we have been learning to spot the error. Today, the error is made in the use of tenses. Since I have already taught you a few tenses in detail, I would like to take a little test and it will measure how many mistakes you are making, and if you don't make any mistakes, you are good in English tenses. But what I feel is continuous learning and practice will only help you to improve your English language. Do you agree with me? Let us go now. This slide is a test for you to identify the mistakes. Each sentence has one mistake. Shall we go through the sentences? Yesterday I have bought a new dress for Diwali. When have you visited Chennai? Look, the dog chases. She is wanting to improve her grammar. She works in ICICI Bank, isn't she? It rains now. The lecturer is teaching for 2 hours. He collected the funds and he was distributing them to the victims. He just hired a computer. He always tried to prove that the earth rotates on its axis. How much rupees you spend a day? Students, do you find easy to identify the error? Find the mistakes. The mistakes are particularly in verb tenses. You take a few seconds and think about what the mistakes might be. And the next slide has the right answer. And I will recall you the grammar rules one by one. Students, have you spotted the errors? If you are able to spot the error, it goes without saying you know the correct answer. I have spotted the errors separately. You can check them now. I am ready to offer you 11 marks for this step. If your score is 11 out of 11, you are excellent. If your score is 6 and above, you need practice. If your score is poor, click the videos from Unit 19 to 23. Learn the usages of tense in detail. This knowledge would help you to spot the errors correctly. Let us recall the rule now. The clue words like yesterday, now, just, always, etc. are darkened. These adverbs and or time expressions help you to use the correct tense. Yesterday I bought a new dress for Diwali is a complete past action, so use past tense. When did you visit Agra is also a complete past question. I visited Agra last week. Look, now are all expressions used in present continuous tense. Present continuous tense are actions that are going on at the time of speaking. Look, the dog is chasing. It is raining now. She wants to improve her grammar. Here, wants is a stative verb, so do not use ing form. She works in ICICI Bank. Here, mistake is in question tag. Use suitable auxiliary verb. Works take, doesn't she? The lecturer has been teaching for 2 hours. Here, present perfect continuous tense is used to express an unfinished action. Past tense is used to describe a line of events. He collected the funds firstly and then next he distributed them to the victims. He has just hired a computer. Just already take present perfect tense. The adverbs like always, usually, often, never, ever take present tense. He always tries to prove that the earth rotates on its axis. Question forms use suitable auxiliary verbs. How much rupees do you spend a day is present tense. A day or every day is present tense. If it is yesterday or last week, use past tense. How much rupees did you spend yesterday? I would like to continue my teaching with some more errors in the use of tense. If you have done a mistake, learn to apologize. Do not say, I am apologizing. Say, I apologize. It will not happen again. Or, I am sorry. I will not repeat it. The structure when will take past tense followed with the past continuous tense, as in sentence 13. The right answer is when dad came from office, the child was sleeping. Do not use two future tense in one structure. If you study regularly, you will pass is the correct answer. This is called conditional clause or if clause. We will learn the rules of conditional clause later. For two actions that were happening at the same time in the past, we use past continuous tense with the word while. While I was teaching, the music was playing. When we describe two past actions, event 1 takes past perfect tense and event 2 takes past tense. After the bell had gone, we reached school. The verbal phrase looking forward to do not take to infinitive. Better use ing form. I am really looking forward to going there. Or I am really looking forward to visiting Baha'i House of Worship. This image is Lotus Temple in New Delhi. Are you following me? Do you understand, students? If you find difficult, better click the previous videos, unit 19 to 23, and learn the uses of tenses in detail. The question pattern for competitive exams may be different and the standard of the sentences may be advanced. But if you are thorough with the base steps, you will be able to spot the error accurately. I have already said you that you should have an eagle eye or a grammarian eye to spot the mistakes. Then your work becomes very easy. Let us see now. Sentence number 18 describes a line of past events. All the verbs should be in past tense. Let us check now. The dentist was frustrated that his patient had developed another set of cavities because he told her to brush her teeth more frequently and she doesn't. There lies the error. Error is in part D. Since she doesn't is in present tense, we have to use past tense here. She didn't is the correct answer. Do you understand? Many multinational companies are invested in India as India is one of the world's fastest growing economies. Here, the action is in progress, so use present continuous tense. Many multinational companies are investing in India as India is one of the world's fastest growing economies. Let us see the last sentence. The principal announced in the school assembly that the school fees will be hiked from the beginning of the next academic year. This sentence is an indirect speech. So we have to change will to would. The error is in part C. Would be hiked from the beginning of the academic year is the correct answer. If you are interested, I am ready to teach you direct indirect speech also in detail. Thank you. Do the practice exercise without fail. If you have not done the questions 1 to 27, click the previous videos and do them also. Thank you so much for your kind attention. If you like my teaching, kindly share and subscribe my YouTube channel, Flute English Grammar Creations. Happy Diwali!